yeah, 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 yeah. Yo, YouTube, we back with another video. Today we're gonna be reacting to Is My Girlfriend Sleeping with Her Male Best Friend?
You found out that LaJoy's best friend was a guy.
It's like, you know, when you first meet somebody, you know, we single, so we doing that. But she works at the bar, and the DJ's Tony, whatever. So I asked her, like, is he a dude? And she was like, yeah. So it was more of a red flag for me.
So what did she tell you about Tony? She didn't tell you immediately that it was a male guy friend. What did she tell you about Tony once you found out that he was a male guy?
You know, just describing how, you know, what they talk about, confiding in each other, you know, like almost like therapy, talking with each other while they're out, sharing drinks after work. I should be that person, your person, but she's into, you know, crystals and spirituality. So this twin flame thing or whatever, and I'm like, oh, what?
Yeah.
And as I researched it, it really bothered me, like twin.
Damn, yeah, it's over for you, my guy. Yo, that's what I'm saying. These spiritual girls, bro, they be tweaking, bro. Like, come on, gang.
Flame, like, who am I?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
So,
hey, how long y'all been together?
We've been together about 5 years now.
5 years,
yeah,
okay.
Bro,
do you have a child together?
Up, yes.
You do?
Yeah.
So, and y'all have a child together, bro?
5 years together and you have one child?
Yes.
Okay, then. So what happened to your daughter's birthday party?
It's my daughter's second birthday. So, you know, we booked the venue, whatever, but we need a DJ. Tony comes up. And I'm like, okay, for the raid, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to argue. It's for my big. This ain't about me. So, okay, we pay for it, but when we get there, I don't think you're doing as much DJing as you doing, you know, getting close.
Got it.
With Joy, you know, and they sitting together laughing and everything. And I think
yo, beware for these girls with the crystals and shit. Like, I be having my crystals and shit. I be into the spirituality shit, but beware for those females that be into that shit and really, like, it takes discipline, fam. And a lot of these females, they don't be disciplined with this shit. They think they can just do whatever they want. They be manipulating shit because they know how. Be careful. A matter of fact, if you don't know anything about spirituality and shit like that, stay away. Even if you do, just stay away, bro. Just stay away until, like, you find like a, I don't know, bro.
Think I tell pretty
not all of
jokes,
them are like that, but bro,
you ain't
most
laughing
of them
like you laughing with him.
But he was over there spending time with
I mean, you DJing for kids. I mean, you ain't really scratching a whole lot. It's a lot of Baby Shark going on.
Baby
you
Shark,
feel, you know, realness. It really. I was watching that. But it's just my daughter's birthday. So it's like, how do I not?
Did you confront LaJoy after the birthday party?
Oh yeah.
And what'd she say?
She try and put it off. Like, no, we was cool. Like, I told you about him. He cool. That's my bro. That's enough. Like, I don't have sisters.
I hope she not treating
coming in there. I don't have sisters coming to the.
Bro, I really hope she's not cheating, gang. I hope she's not sleeping with the nigga, bro. Cause I don't know if I can ever trust a girl that says they have a best friend. Ever. If you gonna see it.
If you had a close girlfriend like that, do you think she'd be concerned?
What?
All of y'all said yes. All of y'all like yes.
I got you.
Okay.
Bro.
Yes.
Yeah. If my Unlock the Phone investigators finds anything, what will you do?
I guess I had to move on.
On God.
Okay. Well, I think it's time to hear LaJoy's side of this story.
I guess, my nigga, move on, bro. The fuck? She lying to you all this time. You better move on, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I was doing. Nice to meet you. Thank you for being here.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Why are you such a liar?
What are you talking about? Lying about
so your insecurities is why we're here.
Here we go.
Once again, you're so
My
childish.
niggas just setting boundaries, gang. Like, you feel me? Like, if a nigga sees you all buddy with a nigga, like, he ain't gonna be too fond of it. Just like you wouldn't be too fond if you seen him. You know what I'm saying? It's not insecurities, like, bro. I don't know.
I can't.
Yeah. I mean,
how would you feel if Patrick had a female best friend?
I wouldn't care.
You wouldn't care
because I'm not insecure, and because before Patrick and LaJoy existed, he had friends. So for me to come in and say, "Oh, you can't talk to her because she's pretty. Oh, you can't talk to her because she posts on social media," it's selfish and it's inconsiderate of his friendship and of his past.
Got it.
Just be respectful.
Describe your relationship with Tony for me, then.
Yeah.
We've talked about relationships. We talk about, because I was there before Patrick. Me and Tony were friends before anything. He was there when I went through my heartbreak. I was there when he went through his. We'll go out, we'll chill, like, hey, what you doing? Let's go grab a drink.
Fuck once.
All right, but you already know the problem. So then I'd be like,
Tony,
Patrick,
you
I'm
not
gonna run to
fucking
the
that
store.
gang? You ain't fuck that gang?
Here's how I got my team to use
I don't
Monday
know.
Sales CRM and actually like it. Let me start by saying,
I don't know.
But I wouldn't have to do that. Before, I didn't have to do that. I was coming home like, hey, Patrick, I was with Tony. We went and got a drink. Then it was, oh, I don't want you talking to him no more. Oh, you can't go nowhere no more. Why can't I go nowhere?
But then you did start lying about when
I
you would
did,
go
because
out
I don't
with him.
think that but why do I get questioned if I don't question you?
But you lying.
But you lied.
But you
I wouldn't have to if you wasn't so
But you lied. And she crying? Is she crying?
insecure. So
She
why?
crying? She definitely fucked that nigga.
But you lying.
Because you're so insecure.
Insecure. Since what? I let you.
Bruh, how is he supposed to trust you if you're lying? How is he gonna trust you if you're lying, bro? How is he gonna do that? Damn, bro, you gotta be aware for hoes like this, gang. They'll use every fucking manipulation tactic they can, bro.
No, stop lying because we're here because you're insecure.
Oh, wow.
But it sounds like he's allowed Tony to continue, not allowed, but he doesn't stop you from having Tony in your life. You are still interacting. Tell me if I'm wrong.
You're
going
wrong.
off what he said.
You're all the way wrong.
Tell me.
I had to remove him off of all social media because Patrick had a problem with him being on social media.
Okay.
He had a problem with his numbers being in my phone. I had to delete that off his phone.
So is that why you were confused when she said they send memes?
The thing about it, like, if the niggas, bro, why, like, if you're in a relationship and it's just you two, like, this is why I like to keep my relationship private as hell, gang. Or, you know what I'm saying? Just me and her. Because why do you have to have, like, other people, you know what I'm saying, in your circle when you guys have each other, gang? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. And you're talking to the nigga about relationships and shit like that, breakups and shit, heartbreaks. Like you know,
now
probably
I don't,
fuck the nigga
because he's
again,
not allowed. I'm not allowed to talk to him. I'm not allowed to go to events if he's gonna be there. Why do I have to cut off my friends to satisfy ego?
So I got to ask you clearly: have you ever slept with Tony?
No.
Okay then. Okay. Well, listen, LaJoy's best friend Tony is here, so I think it's time to meet Tony as well. So Tony, come on out.
Why she look surprised? Why she look surprised?
Nah, I'm not the one being
messy. But now you being messy because you should have told me.
No, check this out.
But you part of it, though.
But you should have told me you was
Tony,
coming.
I want to hear from
how do niggas deal with hoes like that? I don't even know. How do niggas deal?
Your point of view. How do you feel about what's all been said?
We've been friends for a minute.
Okay.
9 years. Not 8, 9 years.
Yeah. That nigga fuck that shit, bro. That nigga, look at his face, bro. He fuck that shit, yeah. He hit those.
And yeah, nothing's going on. Nothing's really happening. You know what I mean? I'm not stepping in between our relationship. Okay. I mean, it sounds like you're sneaking off, trying to text me. We can hang out and all that, but we can't hang out. I just found that out. I didn't know that was an issue.
Oh, word. So she texted you. We can hang out. What?
So if I say let's go for a drink for a happy hour, and this is my, why can't I go to a drink with a happy? Like I don't do that.
We can do that.
When you can, why? Because the whole time we there, and if we go out, I'm like, hey, what you doing? I'm busy. Oh, I gotta go here. I gotta go here.
But you never said that was a problem, though. But so why you talking about that now?
Why would I have to tell you that? When spending time with your woman should be a priority.
We can talk about that.
Tony, I gotta ask you, point blank, do you have feelings for LaJoy?
No, nothing like that.
There was a hesitation there. Why was there hesitation? Oh. If she was to give you and say, hey, like maybe we could try to turn this friendship into something more, would you be okay with that?
No.
You would. I got to give you my advice. and I got to be very honest with you. I've been trying to track y'all's conversation. I know y'all got a child together, but this relationship is completely unhealthy. And from my point of view, regardless of Tony, you two have run your course. Y'all do know that, right? Okay. Okay. The silence says more to me than anything. And I can't be in this position and not be honest of what I'm witnessing.
Facts, man.
The way that you all talk about each other, the words that you use for each other, everything about this relationship is destructive. But you came here for answers.
Yes.
This is what I see as the truth, but here goes some answers for you. Tony, you were supposed to come here to unlock the phone, and Tony, you denied to unlock your phone. So we couldn't confirm your interactions. Okay, great. Why did you decide to not unlock your phone?
There's nothing in there.
Okay. So if there's nothing in there, why couldn't we unlock your phone?
Just a choice.
Okay. There's a choice?
Yeah. Nothing in there.
Okay.
Nothing in there.
Like it was a choice not to
this
tell
is
Emmy
privacy,
that
you know.
y'all hang out?
Right. Right.
Okay. Okay.
Relax, my guy. Relax.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, now it's time for LaJoy's phone. LaJoy's, we've unlocked your phone as well. Are you ready for this? Okay, then.
The way he looked, I don't know.
Well, you want to know if LaJoy has been secretly meeting up with Tony to have sex. LaJoy said she is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her GPS and found that she is telling the truth. Patrick wants to know if LaJoy is still communicating with Tony. LaJoy says she is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her phone and found that LaJoy is not telling the truth. Tony's cell phone number is saved in her contacts. So you two are still in communication.
Just because it's saved, it doesn't mean I'm still talking to him.
Okay. All right. Patrick wants to know if LaJoy is using any apps to communicate with other men. LaJoy said no.
That you weren't.
My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her apps and found that
was a lie.
She is not telling the truth.
I knew it.
Our investigator searched her through her apps and found Tinder is installed since 2020. My investigators saw that there was network activity, meaning it's actively being used. So you're actively on Tinder?
No, it's not even on my phone.
So
you're lying. And you're a piece of shit.
Our investigator searched through her apps, found that Tinder was installed since 2020, and saw that the network activity is actively being used.
I don't even have Tinder on my phone.
Okay. So
like you know what I'm saying?
My Unlock the Phone investigator also searched your texts to see if you were actively talking to other men. And we found that LaJoy, you were not telling the truth. He found 427 text exchanges between her and another man. The interesting part is that this other man was not Tony.
You two-timing son of a bitch!
And this was through the Text Now app. We also found 27 photos in explicit nature. Can I get 27 photos in explicit nature?
Bro, what? Bro, what? Look at bro face right here. That nigga, bro, hell no. She a lying ass. Ugh.
Can I get an envelope to show you this?
Text Now is what I use for my job.
Okay.
So I communicate with everybody outside of my job.
Okay.
On Text Now.
Okay,
bro.
But
so this nigga ain't nobody trying to hear you. You still trying to maneuver your way out of this shit, bitch. You lied. Not only did you lie, bro. You sending pictures, explicit pictures to other niggas, gang. Nah, you're cooked. You're cooked, fam. What? Broski, you're cooked.
I send Patrick photos.
There were sexually explicit photos of other men. You know who this man is?
Look at her face, gang.
No, what have I done?
I'll tell you, watch out for them bitches, gang. It be the spiritual hoes too. Just because a shawty says she's spiritual don't mean she a good person.
Other men.
That's tough.
You know who this man is?
No.
So this is a nude man that was on your phone. Do you know who that man is?
I do.
Okay.
Somebody I talked to way before Patrick.
Okay. So these are messages. These are also all the messages.
I hope
that
this
we
nigga
found through that
leaves
text
her,
app
bro.
now.
Like real shit.
There was a lot of sex talk between LaJoy and this other man. He told her he used the words like "I love you," referring to her as queen and beautiful. And communicating with this guy is as recent as 2 days ago.
Oh, nah,
the text
bro.
on these texts are from September of 2023.
Yeah, he's just a friend. Now he's somebody that I dated before, but he'll still text, "Hey, what's going on? How you doing?" But I don't say nothing sexual to him. I don't do none of that.
Patrick, how do you feel about this?
I feel bad for that nigga. This is why I'm single. This is why niggas is single, man. This is why niggas is single, gang.
I don't know how I feel, man. I don't. It hurts. But you know what? I'm cool.
I gave my advice before this, and I told you this was already done. I spotted it before I even knew it was in the phone. I didn't know that we was going to find these messages with other men. Clearly, there are men out there who you're like talking to that you're not having an unhealthy discourse with, because in this messages, there's no unhealthy discourse. Between you two, there's an unhealthy discourse.
Bro,
and there's a lack of transparency about what you both want and where you both need. And so what I'm saying to this is,
look how old that is.
Let's cut this shit. It is directly your fault.
That is from 20, like
I don't
20.
even have that picture.
That's because that was before you. Look how I looked. Let's be for real.
Well,
again, the message go up. The message go until 2 days ago. The message go up until 2 days ago.
Yeah, because if he texts and say, "Hey, good morning. Hey, good morning. What's going on? How you doing? Hey, how's work?"
So let me say this, because I understand that we've caught things in your phone. At the end of the day, you have to stop it. You have to say no.
But I've done that. I'm like, don't do that.
Because
you know my relationship.
any response is a response until
and
you
I'm
say
still like,
done.
don't do that because you know my relationship.
So at the end of the day, you know this is an unhealthy relationship. You know you're not happy. You're not happy in this relationship. You know you're
attention.
Not.
She be craving
how
the
you feel about
attention
this
and shit.
You said you feel trapped
from other niggas, gang.
You said you feel trapped in this relationship. I know y'all got a
you
child.
You have a best friend, a boyfriend, and another guy you're talking to. Like, bro. Attention seeker, gang.
Together, and I think the most healthiest thing for y'all to do is co-parent. Patrick, you came here for one thing. You want to know and unlock a phone to see if there's anything. You have all this in front of you.
Please don't be a dumbass and
you get to read through it and make your own decision about how they've engaged, how she did or did not stop it. So the question is, what do you want to do from here?
I'm done with it.
Thank you. You gotta move on, man.
I think it's the healthiest thing anyway. Because I think at this point, I think you do need to. I think it's the
I'm done.
Anyway.
What the fuck? She got the pearls tied up and shit.
Yeah. Because I think at this point, I think you do need to continue to co-parent. I think you do deserve support. You need to raise a child together. But this has clearly been an unhealthy relationship. Before I knew anything in this phone, it's unhealthy. It's unhealthy, and you know it. You know it's unhealthy.
Maybe it's just stuff that I have to work on and I have to heal from the things that went on in our relationship in the beginning. And I don't think I ever forget.
Distrust and foundation that has been rocky. So the thing is that Tony isn't the issue. There's other issues y'all have. This is not about Tony. Tony was nothing in this. I'll tell you, Tony, now that we're done with this, I'm glad y'all are over and I'm glad you got your answers. Tony, I'm going to tell you this. You got some explaining to do with Emmy when you get to the house. I'll tell you this.
You got a girl. So okay,
you deserve a lot of answers. I didn't even know you got a girl. Get to the house because transparency needs to be reevaluated in this relationship. So keep your eyes open, okay?
Look like Carmelo.
That's all I'm saying to you. But I wish y'all all the best of luck. Seriously, I wish y'all all the best of luck. God honest.
Hey, bro, if you like the video, sub, all that, man, we road to 20 subscribers. So subscribe to a nigga if you fuck with a nigga, man. Yeah.